Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Tony Harvin, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Do remember, if you'd like to subscribe to this channel, hit that subscribe button and also hit the notification bell right here and select all to receive all notifications upon the videos that come out on this channel. Also, my backup channel is Tony Harvin Network, if you'd like to do the same. Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Tony Harvin. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Tony Harvin. I greet everybody. I got to give my disclaimer. My disclaimer is I'm not a pastor, preacher. I don't hold any type of office in the church. So please do not lay claims of those titles on me. I'm not here to violate any type of community guideline, any type of copyright infringement, nothing like that on here. You understand? We're here to talk about a situation that happened yesterday, man. Y'all know. Situation that happened yesterday, something light, nothing heavy. You know what I'm saying? Something real light. In general, shout out to everybody who's about to come in. What up, Jay King? What up, Carla Petty? Those in the background and stuff like that and things of that nature. You know what I mean? So y'all know, I want to go straight into it. Y'all know the biblical discussions are on here. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people who get at me like they interested in debating this person. They want to interested in having a biblical discussion with that person. Some people have brought up Marcus Rogers. Some people brought up T.D. Jakes. They want to have a discussion with. I can only do my best by emailing these people in a respectful manner. That's it. You understand that? I can only do that. I don't know. 9 times out of 10, they're not gonna get back. You understand that? Because a lot of them, they shun away from public biblical discussions. You know what I'm saying? They rather have the biblical discussions behind the scenes at the end of the day. What up, MHW? What up, Edward, Billow, Tyrone, Angela, in Crown? So, as we're discussing this, once again, the biblical discussions I do on this channel and whatnot, host them and things of that nature. And as I was stating that, people are interested in having discussions with other people. Me, I don't have no animosity towards nobody. I don't care what they said about me in the past. I don't care about none of that. You know what I'm saying? If we can make something happen, by putting our heads together, then we could do that. You understand? Listen, you could have talked about my mother in the past. Okay, so what? All right, who cares? That's the past. Back in the day as kids, we would fight. We would get it in, wrestle, bloody nose, bruised lips and whatnot. And guess what? 2 minutes later, you want to come play wrestling, you want to come play Super Nintendo and whatnot, we forget about it. You know what I mean? But in these days, these grown-ups, especially grown men, they got female habits. They got female tendencies and whatnot. So I'm going to show y'all an email. I'm going to screen share the email because somebody was interested in having a discussion with the leader of the IUIC, right? Listen, I don't know these people watching my channel. I didn't know that, So I send respectful emails to people, whether it's to Marcus Rogers, whether it's to T.D. Jakes, or whoever. I send respectful emails as a professional. I'm professional when I send out these emails to these people. You know what I mean? Because I know some of these debaters, they don't really know how to, talk right and stuff like that. That's how I make a lot of the debates happen, especially with Corey Minor, the Christian Smart Channel guy right there. You know what I'm saying? That was kind of like trying to pull tooth and nails, trying to get this guy to come have a discussion because a lot of people, they have a lot of pride within themselves. You know what I'm saying? They got what I notice about these so-called Christians and these people that preach the word and stuff like that. They got a lot of pride within themselves, or they have female tendencies and whatnot. What's up to Corey Finney, Laverne? What up, B Manley? I'm explaining that right now. What happened? What up, Marva, Emmanuel? What up, Callie? What up, C Rock? So, as I'm stating, I'm going to screen share this email. Listen, if somebody's interested in having a debate with somebody, I'm going to reach out to them. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to reach out to them respectfully. All right. What's the process of, getting you to come on to have a biblical discussion? Simple as that. I don't beg nobody to come on to have a biblical discussion at all. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It could have been nobody. to come on a biblical discussion. I would have had a biblical open panel. You understand that? So I don't beg anybody to come on, and I don't care at the end of the day, you know? So we're going to show this email right quick. All right? Let me see if I can screen share this email. We're going to go to it right now. Let me see. Forgive me. I think it's this one, if I'm not mistaken. Is it that one? Yep, it's that one. We got it. So I'm going to screen share it. I don't know if y'all can see it. Let me know if y'all can see it. Did it come up yet? There it go right there. So, all right, yesterday, right? Or the day before, whatever. So, somebody wanted to debate the leader of the IUIC, right? I says, greetings. What is the process of Ben Israel, the leader? Nathaniel, the former cop, the former NYPD officer, right? In for a live biblical discussion. And look what these guys said. Look what these guys said, right? And that's their authentic email right there. You know what I'm saying? How I got the email, I'm going to show you how I got the email, right? After this. All right? It said a public apology must be issued first. Your channel slandered the bishop. Now I emailed them not from my YouTube channel email, but from another one of my emails. You know what I mean? So it's obviously they watching. You understand that? They definitely watching. He says, is there any debates coming up? Yeah, I think there's one coming Wednesday, I think. He said, C-Rock said, never apologize for the truth. Absolutely. Corey says, it's crazy how people watch your videos but don't agree with what your beliefs. Anyone I don't agree with, I don't follow. What up, Craig Emmett Spears? All right, so they're asking me to publicly apologize for they stated that I slandered their bishop. Now they going by a video that I made, you know what I'm saying, not too long ago. We're gonna go to it right now if we can. All right, but we're gonna scroll down a little bit off this one. Now, another thing, so I shot another email to them, right? I said, all I ask is, what's the process? That's all I ask. What's the process? It says, I said, pure contradiction. If you're asking for an apology in regards to slandering, when y'all did the same with false information in those videos. And that's a true statement. You know, when they came to the temple in Philadelphia, right? You know, you got one guy walking down the block. I think he was walking down Lindley. You understand? He was stating that, oh, Gino was a drug dealer and stuff like that. How you get all this? How you get this church and whatnot? Did you apologize for that? Did they publicly apologize for that? The man is in real estate. You understand? And he didn't buy the whole building. You know what I mean? It was the people from the kindness of their heart that helped build it. You know what I'm saying? To help get that location and whatnot. Did y'all publicly apologize for that? You know? So I said, furthermore, I don't see no public apology from him. Him meaning their leader. I said, you're dwelling on the past. I could care less. And I could care less. You understand? Listen, I came to you, whoever run that email or whatever the case may be. What's the process? Simple as that. As a man. Now you acting like a female talking about a public apology must be issued. That's something females say and do. No disrespect, no offense to them. But y'all supposed to be grown men. Y'all supposed to be, well, quote unquote, strong leaders and whatnot. But then you crying like a baby, talking about you want a public apology for a video a YouTuber made with news articles and whatnot. Listen, you need to go to the New York Post. You need to go to the Daily News, to that reporter, whoever wrote that stuff up about your so-called bishop, who was a law enforcement officer, who they had documentation of the stuff that he did and whatnot. What's so slanderous about me putting up his badge number? What's so slanderous about me exposing him that he was a police officer? Cool. All right, he had a job. So what? You know what I'm saying? He had a job. All right, he had a job as a law enforcement officer. So what? Who cares? You know, but the fact is, You cannot ask for an apology if you haven't apologized for things. You know what I'm saying? Did you apologize with that situation with Joy Morgan? You understand that? Did y'all apologize for that? Now, the story with Joy Morgan, right? We're going to go to that right quick. All right, we're going to go to this right quick. You know, since they asking for a public apology and whatnot over some YouTube video. You know what I'm saying? Crying like a baby. You know what I mean? That's something my little daughters don't even do. You crying for an apology over a YouTube video. Really? You know what I'm saying? You crying over a YouTube video? I done went back and forth with a lot of people that been on the biblical discussion platform. I ain't crying for no apology or for the stuff they said about me in the past. I don't care. You understand? Let's just make this discussion happen between two people. I don't care about none of that stuff that people have said in videos. I don't dwell on that type of stuff. If you claim to be real leaders, true Jews and Hebrew Israelites and all that other nonsense that y'all kicking with Native Americans and blacks and Hispanics, then why you gotta act like a female then? Why you gotta have female tendencies and stuff like that? Just because I asked, what's the process of getting him to come on for a live biblical discussion? You understand that? So we're gonna go to this right quick. We're going to stop this screen and we're going to share another screen, all right, with Joy Morgan. All right, the murder of Joy Morgan. All right. Now, this was a female, all right, who joined their organization and was murdered by a leader in an organization. If you go to the story and read about it, and things like, now this is true facts right here. This is facts. What they gonna say is slanderous? This is facts. This is facts right here. But did they publicly apologize to the family for this stuff? But y'all crying about a YouTube video, right? You understand? So they said Israel was convicted of, if you go back, this guy Israel, I believe he was dating this young female at this United Israel, whatever they call a organization. And he was convicted of killing this woman who was a part of the IUIC organization. So if you go back, membership of the Israel United in Christ, that's their organization, IUIC in general out there in the UK branch of that organization. They said her family reported that their relationship with Morgan became increasingly distant due to the teachings of the church she was now attending. So she joined the IUIC, you know what I'm saying? And then she met this guy there and whatnot. They had a little relationship, whatever the case may be. And she was found murdered. And the guy there of that organization was convicted of killing Joy Morgan and whatnot. And the judge sentenced him to life imprisonment with a minimum term of 17 years. So you want an apology from a YouTuber over a video, but did you publicly apologize for the actions of one of your members who killed somebody? Huh? Are you publicly apologizing for that? You understand that? See, like I said, pure contradiction. You understand? I'm a YouTuber. Y'all supposed to be the leader of the Jews and all this other nonsense, all that foolish clown stuff and whatnot, dressing like superheroes and whatnot. Did you apologize for this murder of this young woman from one of your leaders, from one of your members at the UK branch? You understand? All right. We're gonna move on. So now when they showed up, all right, when they showed up at the Philadelphia temple and whatnot, we're gonna go to that. We're gonna go to that video, man. This is too easy, man. This is too easy. You understand? All right, we're gonna go to this video right quick because I know some of them probably watching. You know what I mean? Are you gonna publicly apologize for that? Are you? For that murder? This ain't got nothing to do with me. That's to her and her family. But you worrying about an apology from a YouTube video, from a YouTuber. I mean, me personally, I don't care. You understand? I'm gonna make 100 more videos. You know what I'm saying? So what? You know what I mean? But most importantly, her family is more important than these YouTube videos. The murder of somebody, you know what I mean, a human being, is more important than whatever a YouTuber made. You know what I'm saying? What you call feelings? Because I made a YouTube video about you? What you call feelings? You was crying? What you need your pamper changed or something like that over a video? Really? All right. We're going to go to this. This is grown men crying for a public apology. I ain't apologizing nothing. Everything was truth. You know what I'm saying? From these news articles and whatnot. You know what I mean? So whether you come on the biblical discussion or not, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Now, go march around the Barclays Center about that. You're going to show up to the Barclays to try to support Kyrie Irving. He don't know y'all. You know what I'm saying? He don't know y'all at all. You know what I mean? All right, we're going to show this screen right here. If we can find it. All right, so this is the clip. This is the clip. I'm not gonna play the video because of copyrights and stuff like that, man. You know, they probably try to flag me or whatnot. You know, so this is the clip where they showed up at the temple in Philadelphia, right here. You can see this guy. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jesus Christ is Lord, King of Kings, and crown. What up, Caesar? What up? What up? What up? Image Spirit says these mugs is carrying a bone. Why would you have to apologize for speaking the truth? Manly says, Falconin says, imagine they email you. Somebody said Barney and Friends, a cult. Mark says, I battled these false prophets in Texas preaching this noise. Somebody said, go Power Rangers. What up, Jesus Christ is truth? Forgive me. I'm reading comments right now. Keith Strickland says they was only supporting Kyrie just to get him to join their false religion. Listen, I know Kyrie Irving is a little off, but I do know the man ain't got no type of interest in the Hebrew Israelites. The man is from New Jersey, played ball in Elizabeth. I believe it was what? St. Patrick's or St. Benedict or something like that, right? So he been around the area. They be up there and whatnot and stuff like that, New Jersey and all that. If the man had any type of interest, he would have been joined them. The man has no interest, had no interest in joining the Hebrew Israelites at all. And by the way, Kyrie apologized to the Jews. So what does that say? Y'all just wasted y'all time looking for attention and whatnot. You understand? All right. You said they just want attention. You know, so this is the video right here. When they showed up to the temple in Philadelphia, you know, they had this guy right here, you know what I'm saying, talking smack or whatever the case may be and stuff like that. Listen, if you want a public discussion, right? Why you need all those people? Why you need all those people? See, if you're a real man, he would have did it by himself. He would have came by himself, respectfully. You know what I mean? Only cowards do that. You know how cowards do? They jump people and quick to pull out a gun and stuff like that. What, you ain't man enough to show up by yourself? You understand? You ain't man enough. You had to have your whole group, hundreds of people behind you. What you scared of, man? What you scared of? Why you couldn't show up by yourself? Speak to some people. Listen, I'm such and such. I'm Nathaniel Ben Israel, the leader of the Hebrew Israelites, IUIC. I'm interested in having a biblical discussion with Gino. Respectfully, you understand that? XYZ. You showed up with about hundreds of members. That makes you look like a coward. Simple. And then you showed up at the Greensboro, North Carolina, when they was having a convention. Some of the members of the IUIC, they showed up at the Columbia Temple also. Cowards. begging for a biblical discussion, but when you email them, they're crying for an apology now. You think I'm gonna actually give you a public apology? For what reason? For truth? No way. That's not happening at all. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I don't beg nobody to come on no biblical discussion at all. Never. I don't need 100 men behind me, 200, although that can happen. We don't need none of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't need none of that. Listen, go to a person by yourself as a man. A real man would have did it himself as a real man by yourself. Listen, I'm interested in having a discussion with this pastor or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? All right. Let me get back to some of these comments. Falconer says updated. October police have confirmed that a body found in Woodland in 7H is that of Joy Morgan. Sorry, I need to read more. Ben Johnson says blessings TOG's family. MHW says gang mentality, weak characteristics, weak doctrine falling apart more and more in public. Well, these Hebrew Israelites stated that in this video right here, they stated that Gino was calling them out for all these years and whatnot. But when you study the videos and stuff like that, it wasn't that camp. It was the GMS camp that I put the video out years ago. You know what I'm saying? When I had it of the GMS camp, the Hebrew Israelites, different from the IUIC, they had either pushed the woman down or slapped the woman down, and then they flagged the video on my YouTube channel. That video got flagged and taken down. You know what I'm saying? Because they reported it, you know, and they reported it on, I guess, the other person's page also, who had the video, because that video is no longer up at all. So it was the GMS camp that I was directing the videos to. You know what I'm saying? It had nothing to do with the IUIC. And they feel as though they want to show up and like they're really doing something. But at the end of the day, it made them look stupid. It made them look foolish at the end of the day. You understand? Listen, they waste gas. You know what I mean? They waste power in their speakers and whatnot, battery, money. You wasted your time because you ain't getting nothing out of it. You understand that? You ain't get nothing out of it. What's up, what up, the Flemings? What up? What up to Yalisa? You says, good afternoon. The only thing you owe these folks is the truth of God. Silky Smooth says, this reminds me of the black preacher power of Truff, the cursing pastor. What up, CP? You said, that's when you know they don't want the attention of God, but you want the attention of men, full of pride and not willing to change. Craig says, people don't like the truth of God because they hate the truth. There is one truth only that brings everyone together. What up, Remnant Princess? Who says, hello, Tony Harvin. Just tuned in. I clicked the like. Appreciate that. Michael says, I went one of the holy convocations last year. And Apostle Gino Jennings talked about the public game that next day they showed up. Oh, they watching. They watching. Oh, they watching. You understand that? They definitely watching. All right. He says the only reason these guys picked up the Bible only because someone told them they were the people in the scriptures, but they have no power, no love, no wisdom. Yeah. I believe the guy, and I did a comparing the teachings video, which is going to come on my other YouTube channel, Tony Harvin Network, later. The leader, Ben Israel, back in 2003, I guess he caught some type of, itch to start up the IUIC back in New York and Coney Island and what have you, and it grew to what it is now. So you have a man, who is not even in the scriptures at all, start up some type of organization or religion or whatnot and things like that to bring in hundreds and thousands of people. Ain't no difference from the Baptists. Ain't no different from what is that? The Jehovah's Witness? What is that? Charles T. Russell or something like that who started it? There's no difference from the Mormons, Joseph Smith. It's no different. You know what I'm saying? From a guy 100 years from now who's going to start up something new. Like God gave him a revelation. You know what I'm saying? To start up something. Listen, just stick to the script. Simple as that. Stick to the scriptures. You know what I mean? I know it's hard to come up to a lot of the scriptures and stuff like that. You know, stick to the script. You ain't got to say you're this, you're that. I got a new revelation and things like that. Why Paul didn't get it? Why the men of God in the scriptures didn't get it? Oh, there's going to be a Baptist religion later. Oh, there's going to be an IUIC Hebrew Israelites organization later that are true. There's going to be the GMS camp, the Muslims. Why is it not in the scriptures? You understand? Why it's not there? Why Mr. Nathaniel, whatever his name is, why your name is not in the scriptures? That you was going to start up something that's true. Why it's not there? Show it to me. You know what I'm saying? So that's where you get these people off track. Listen, the Lord didn't say it. You know what I'm saying? Where you come from? Who are you? Where you come from? Why can't you just stick to the script? Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we the true Israelites, Native Americans, blacks, Hispanics. Listen, the only Israelites I can respect is the the ISUPK. Only because Cesaria, listen, he had some choice words for Gino and stuff like that, as far as like the teachings and whatnot. But guess what? He still came on the platform to have a biblical discussion. Even after the first debate with Reginald Young and things got out of hand, he still is willing to come back on for the discussion. You know what I'm saying? A real man. Not crying like, apologize to me. No. You understand that? Crying all day for a public apology and whatnot. There's been other Hebrew Israelites from different camps and what have you to come on here for the biblical discussion. And we had choice words before. But they ain't sitting here crying for, well, you got to public apologize to me for this, for that. If you claim to be a real man of God and stuff like that, you will rumble anywhere. It don't matter. It don't matter where you at, what setting, what platform. You know what I'm saying? Listen, the Chicago Bulls ain't worrying about, wow, we got to go to Madison Square Garden to take on the Knicks, man. Wow, that's a way, man. That crowd is fierce. No. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's go back. Jesus True says, they're bullies that ain't bullying nobody are true fools. And that's what a lot of them try to do. They try to bully people. You know, I'm not quite sure about this camp. I don't know. They like semi in a way sometimes. Some of the members. The GMS camp, I could say, yeah. You understand? But a lot of people call them like a hate group and stuff like that and what have you, just by their way of thinking and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But, you know, that bullying stuff don't work here at all. You know what I'm saying? No way. Ain't gonna work. No way. You know what I'm saying? I don't need 100 people behind me. I don't need 200, 300 like they did. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to try to stand for something, come by yourself, man. And I'm not just talking about with First Church. Anywhere, all those churches that you went to, that you called church blitz, that's coward moves right there. That's a coward. You know what I'm saying? If you got an issue with somebody teaching and whatnot, listen, email them. Listen, I'm interested in having a biblical discussion. Or show up. Listen, I'm interested in having a biblical discussion. Is it okay If they decline you, so be it. So what? Church blitz? That's a coward move right there. Cowards. You know what I'm saying? Cowards. You know what I mean? Be a man. Go there by yourself. Email it by yourself. Email by yourself. Go there by yourself since you're the leader. If you're going to be the leader, be the example. Be a man. You understand that? Be a real man. All right? What up, Cassie Williams? What up, Emmett Spears says, do they have question marks on them like the Riddler? Oh, man, that was funny. Craig says, Acts 4:12. Oh, yeah. MHW is a moderator now. When they say they have a new revelation and it contradicts the book, then what? Where did the revelation come? Your backyard? And when I read the story upon Mr. Nathaniel Ben Israel, you know what I mean, it's kind of seemed that way. Not only with him, with a lot of these so-called religions. Elijah Muhammad, you know what I'm saying? Charles T. Russell, Joseph Smith, you know what I mean? Jim Jones, all these people with these different revelations. It's going to be people later on, like with Harold Campton. Oh, the world's going to end. Who told you that? It's not in the book. Who told you? I don't have to be a leader to have common sense to the scriptures. You don't have to be a leader. You don't have to be a minister and stuff like that. To have pure common sense and understanding to knowing what the scriptures mean and are about. You know what I'm saying? All right. Manley says, guess what? The Jews have to be baptized in the name of Jesus Christ and filled with the Holy Ghost, just like everyone else. Back to the basics. What's up? Cassie Williams says, any group that teaches God only came to save one race of people are liars. I agree. I agree. Because you're right about that. What group teaches that? Oh, only the Native Americans, the blacks, and the Hispanics. So what the Caucasians are born on the earth just to go to hell? Really? The Chinese people they are born on this earth just to go straight to hell. What's the point of living? What's the point? What's the point of them living? If you think and believe that they're going to go straight to hell just because of their race, makes no sense at all. You know what I'm saying? What's the point? Go figure. You know what I'm saying? You claim to have all that revelation, but can't even get that easy equation through your thick skull. That's so simple and easy to figure out. What's the point of this race being born on this earth? So they born just to go straight to hell? According to your belief? Make no sense. Cut it out, man. Cut out the foolishness. You understand? And just stick to the script. You know what I mean? I see why they don't want to come on this platform. I see why. Because even those who don't follow the truth of God, at least they have some common sense. They have some common sense not to believe that one piece of garbage right there. You know what I'm saying? All right. Cassie Williams says IUIC group, not as bad as GMS, but their racist doctrine is terrible. The GMS camp, they clowns. Oh man, they horrible. Horrible camp. Horrible. You understand? Very horrible. They be out there in Newark, New Jersey. I don't know if that be them, what is that, downtown Charlotte, by the stadium and whatnot. I think I was going to somewhere downtown Charlotte, and I seen some Hebrew Israelite camp out there looking foolish. Listen, you wasting your time out there preaching, what you call preaching and teaching. You could have been doing something more valuable with your time instead of being out there looking stupid and foolish. You understand? All right. What up, Jesus Christ is God? What up, what up? Isn't purple the color of females? No offense. Pesler says, it doesn't matter if you're a true Israelite or not. You have to obey God's word. God is not the author of confusion. They should have done it decent and in order. What is that? Chancey Pesler says. I agree. I agree with that. Okay. You're Israelite. Okay, so what? You're a Jew. All right, so what? You're right. You still got to obey the word of God. I agree. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. But a lot of them camps, they only believe that it's for the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. That's what a lot of those camps believe, man. You know what I'm saying? He said common sense is not so common. He said, appreciate the creator with your truth, young king, like Mr. Gino. MHW says, PJ's teachings of the true Bible in depth give us confidence against any other lies that are against Scripture. What up, Marvin Elliott? What up, what up, what up? Hope all is well. You said Hispanics are Spanish and Indian. So let me share another screen. All right. Let me share this screen right here. So this is where I get the email from. All right. Let's just see right quick. So that's where I got the email from, right there. Their leader, Instagram page. In case they say, "Oh, that's not their email." Really? It's right there, clear cut. That's his Instagram page right there. All right. We're gonna stop the screen. Let me read some of these comments. It says, bro, the point of them existing is to serve Israel. That's simple revelation. 13 and 10, Jesus Christ, as God says, they're going to mess around and catch those fast hands. Nah. Nah. I'm a nice guy, man. I'm a nice guy. You understand? I'm a nice guy. All right, what up, Chief Strickland? He says, not only is there white bigots, there are purple black bigots too. True. Appreciate that at Remnant Princess. Cassie Williams says, I came in late. Why do they want you to apologize? Okay. He says, why do they want me to apologize? You came in late. So I'm going to share the screen again. All right. I'm going to share the screen again. I'm going to share the screen again and tell you why they want me to apologize. All right. So that's the screen right there. Let me scroll up right quick. So you ask, why do they want a public apology from me? Because somebody or a few people in general, they want to have a discussion with the Hebrew Israelites and or their leader, right? And mind you, a while back, I emailed, not this one, but I emailed all the emails that they had up on a website. I put it in one, you know? So I wrote them on their email, right? So I said, greetings. What's the process of having Ben Israel, their leader, Nathaniel Ben Israel, right? In for a live biblical discussion. You understand? So they wrote back, as you can see below, a public apology must be issued first. Your channel slandered the bishop. So they're talking about a video that I put up about Nathaniel Ben Israel, whatever his name is. I was stating that he's a former cop, right? They had a news article about him. I think he did something. I can't really remember the story offhand, but it's on YouTube, you know, and I put his badge number up and stuff like that. And they upset about that. If you are mad about that, then go to the New York Post about that. Go to the New York Daily News about that, the Star Ledger, New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Those who posted that information. Go to the New York City Police Department where they have his information about the length of time he was a police officer and things like that and his badge number. Go to them about that because that's where I got the information from. You understand that? So that's why they wanted a public apology from me. from that YouTube video that I put out. I think it was like last year, something like that, right? Can't really remember. I haven't checked it out. All right, so let me go. Let me share this screen and let me go down a little bit more. All right. So, so after they said that, right? I said, all I ask is, what's the process? Simple. What's the process? You know what I mean? And I said, pure contradiction. If you're asking for an apology in regards to slandering, when y'all did the same with false information in those videos. Furthermore, I don't see no public apology from him at all. And I said, you're dwelling on the past, I can care less. And guess what? That was it. I don't beg nobody. I was done at the end of the day, right? And he said, I told you. So he or she, whoever handles that email, they went around all that other stuff that I said and said, I told you, right? So I said, and I told you. Simple. Exclamation point. And I put an easy. All right? They didn't respond back. They didn't respond back. You understand? So they upset about, let me show you the video. We're going to go to it right now. All right? So, so if you go to Google and you type Nathaniel Ben Israel in COP cop. So this is the video. These videos right here. These videos right here, you know, about Mr. Ben Israel. All right. So I put crooked cop to superhero. I put that. You know, I put crooked cop to superhero, right? Because I believe it was an article that he did something or whatever the case may be, you know? And I put superhero because you're dressing like a superhero, like you're here to save the world or something like that. That was before. So that's where they wanted a public apology for. I don't listen, honestly, I forgot about that. You know what I'm saying? I really did. You know what I mean? They have came to this YouTube channel on live conversations and stuff like that and said things. I don't care about no apology. Are you man enough to have a biblical discussion? Simple as that. What's the process? You still dwelling on something like a female. You're supposed to be a grown man. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they wanted an apology for that YouTube video that I put out a while back. All right. Manley says they don't care. They just want to belong to something that empowers them. Craig says you would think that people that follow God would want everyone to be saved, not wish that people perish. Wow, that's a deep one. Jesus Truth says they are foolish. They so busy trying to prove race. It's all they talk about. When the scriptures tell you God is God of the Jew and Gentile, and it's now inward and not outward, they choose scripture. Remnant says, I love this, brothers. Biblical energy and debates are amazing. Absolutely. Absolutely. Jay King says, how do you feel about Geno Jennings? What do you mean by that? What do you mean? How do I feel about Geno Jennings? I really don't get that question. Manley says they're going to catch them spiritual hands. Nah, I don't think they want to get in tune with that one. You know, they're not, the IUIC, they're not on that, you know, that type of violent level and stuff like that, you know. But then again, their leader who murdered that woman, Joy Morgan, in the UK branch, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what was wrong with him. You know, like I said, did they issue a public apology to the family of Joy Morgan? Listen, a murder is way more important than some type of YouTube video, man. All right. Appreciate that at Flemings. Manley says they raising murderers in their organization. Wow. That's a deep quote right there. You know what I'm saying? That's a deep quote. Listen, they know who to I guess pick on the outside circuit. You understand? Like somebody said, they weak. People like that are weak, especially when you murder a female. You claim to be a part of this IUIC camp and stuff like that, but then you murder a female. That's documented. What you gonna ask for apology for that? You gonna say that's slandering when that's documented that happened? You understand? God's chosen says, I'm recognized as an Israelites, but let IUIC kick rocks. Oh man, that's funny. Chief Strickland says, I want to personally get baptized by Pastor Jennings or scripturologist Minister Williams. They're God's personal holy dynamic duo. Truthofgod.com. They got information on baptism. What up, bro Rodney? What's up? Hope all is well. For sure. Definitely hope all is well with you in general. All right. You said they're so busy trying to prove race. I think I read that one. We only have all right. Appreciate that. That's right, brother. Tony, call a spade. I remember seeing this. What took so long? Cynthia said. He said, what took so long? It's funny because in Israel, people are not white and they are certainly not black, African, or Jamaican. Falconen says, he said, this man's head looked like a head wizard. Oh, man, that's funny. I guess you're talking about this guy right here, man. Let me put him back on the screen. All right. Let me put that guy back on the screen, man. Where he at? Him right here. He said like a head, his head like a wizard or something like that. You stated. A head wizard. That's funny. Appreciate that at Flemings. Laverne says, whoever that asking for an apology needs to stop living in the past. Yep, that's their main email, IUIC. What up? What is that? Daz Why Israel said, you disrespected us, so you owe us an apology. I don't owe you nothing. You understand that? I don't owe you nothing. You dig? If you don't like it, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like it, I got some tissue for you to wipe your tears away. You heard? So you will not get an apology for what you're asking for like a female from me for truth. You know what I'm saying? Stop crying like a baby. Stop crying like a female and step up to the plate anywhere. I ain't talking about on my platform. I don't care. In a biblical discussion. Simple as that. Y'all want biblical discussion from this church, that church, that church. And then when me just email you to see the process, you cry like a crybaby. I don't get it. You understand? I don't get it. You know? So if you feel as though that I disrespected you, I'll do it again. Simple as that. You know what I mean? Who cares at the end of the day? Because I don't. You know, if you feel like you've been disrespected, Tony Harvin don't care. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. All right. Bottom line, you king, stay you. Don't let me get started on Christians. Well, you got to understand, a lot of people call themselves Christians, but Catholics call themselves Christians, Jehovah's Witnesses call themselves Christians, just like with Hebrew Israelites. You know, IUIC don't associate with GMS. They don't associate with ISUPK. You know what I'm saying? So that's like me categorizing IUIC with GMS. You know what I mean? Y'all would break it down like, nah, we different, XYZ, and things like that. So you got to put the same respect on that note. You know what I mean? Not everybody who call themselves Christians are a part of the same organization, just like the Hebrew Israelites. So that right there, you could break that. You could break that and understand that solution right there. So if you're gonna sit here, if you're IUIC Hebrew Israelite, and you say, what about the Christians? Now, if I say, what about all the Hebrew Israelites? They quick to break it down like, oh, we ain't a part of that. When you go to the IUIC website, they say we ain't affiliated with them, with other camps and whatnot. It's the same with people who call themselves Christians. It's the same thing. So you can't go there. You know what I mean? You're going to run into a brick wall right there, because all those Christians that you're talking about, we may not be a part of them. We ain't a part of Catholics. We ain't a part of the Jehovah's Witnesses who call themselves Christians and whatnot. Or the Mormons call themselves Christians also. We ain't a part of that. You know what I mean? So what Christians are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Because I might agree with you. You understand that? For sure. All right? Pastor Gino Jennings is a true man of God. God called apostle. What up, Kim? Rodney says they are delusional. Hug said they dress like WWF, old WWF wrestlers. Israel says, you never talk about your fake apostle having a gay son on the choir. Gino had people, I ain't going to say that word, people food poisoning. You don't talk about that. Why I got to talk about that for? We're talking about this right here. If you got solid proof of certain things, send it to me. I got solid proof of my email. This is what I'm talking about. My email. That's solid proof right there. You know what I'm saying? You can't sit here and say a person try to have another person or people offed. Because if you lie like that, you could be charged with a criminal charge, even if you're under a fake name. You understand that? You got to be mindful of the stuff you say on here. You know what I'm saying? You can't sit now. You can talk about somebody's gay, whatever. That ain't a crime. It could be defamation of character if it's not true. Depends on the situation. It depends on the circumstance. So you got to be careful. You got to have proof, solid proof. You know what I mean? If a person tried to have another person offed and they have valid proof and stuff like that, and obviously they would have been off the jail and off the prison and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So that right there hits a brick wall. So you just do something else that hit a brick wall. You know what I mean? So stuff, you seem to be throwing things that it's not working. You know what I'm saying? If somebody got a sexual preference and they're a grown man and stuff like that, I'm not going to sit here and knock on their door. Man, you like men or women? I don't care. The scripture says work out your own soul salvation. You understand? I had to work out some things with myself. You know what I mean? I had anger. I wanted to fight. You know what I'm saying? I like to talk about myself first before I talk about other people, as I've done in previous conversations. I talked about myself first. You know what I mean? I like to talk about myself first. So if you go back in the beginning, I talk about myself first. You know what I mean? If you talk about somebody got sexual preference and stuff, with the proof. Show me the proof now, in these days, right now. My email, TonyHarvin@yahoo.com or boxofTonyHarvin@gmail. Send proof now, what you're saying, as proof now in these days. You understand? If you got solid proof right now in these days upon what you have said, then we could talk. We could talk about it. But if you ain't got no proof, if you just, you know what I'm saying, if you just farting out your mouth nonsense, we don't got nothing to talk about. You know what I'm saying? We don't got nothing to talk about. Now we're talking about this email here that I got solid proof on. You know what I'm saying? All right. So people may want to talk about an entertaining lie. I think I said this in a short. They rather talk about an entertaining lie than the truth. Listen, I was a player back then when I was young. I remember talking to 15 females at one point at the age of 19. At the age of 20, talking to 10 to 15 women at one time. You understand? I could say that. Is that me now? No. Now, somebody from the past comes on the internet and say, man, he used to talk to 10 or 15 chicks, and they try to make it seem like it's new, but it's not. You know what I mean? So people have done things in their past, right? But people who finds out about the past, they try to bring it up in the present to make it seem like they're still doing those actions now. You know what I mean? That's not gonna work, man. That's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Show me proof now. You know what I mean? Show me. Listen, you got anything on me? Huh? You got anything on me? Let me know if you got anything on Tony Harvin. Show proof. You understand? Never mind anybody else. Show proof of me doing something, whatever. Show it. Show it to the internet. You know what I mean? Because I like to talk about myself first. How about you talk about yourself? I don't need to make a fake name because you're coming from a fake name. You know what I mean? You're coming from a fake name. I already know you have a fake name. You know what I'm saying? Be real, be true, and be real with yourself. That's what's wrong with a lot of people on social media. They're not true to themselves. You know what I mean? They rather hide behind a computer screen or hide behind people to portray something that they're really not. You know what I'm saying? I already know who that is. I'm not going to say that person's name. I already know who it is. You know what I mean? That's somebody who made up a fake name, making it seem like they are part of the Hebrew Israelites. They're trying to stir up something more. But I know that person right there is not a part of the Hebrew Israelites. You know what I mean? That's just a person who made a fake name similar to how the Israelites make their name. And a lot of them make their name with like Ben Israel in it, just like with the Muslims. They put Muhammad or X and stuff like that. It's common sense. Nobody's stupid. I know you have a fake name that you just made up to try to stir up some more. You know what I'm saying? You made that fake name just so you can say that. You don't want to put your real name. But I know who you are already. I already know who you are. I'm not going to give you no clout or nothing like that on here, man. You understand? Because you ain't real with yourself. You ain't true to yourself, all right? All right, what's up? Kim says, blessing to you all. All right. Keith Strickland says, Tony doesn't owe them an apology at all. I mean, you guys need to grow up. Tony is telling the truth, you guys. He said, if you don't like it, glove up. He said, glove up. Listen, man, one thing I try not to do, man, being that I'm a fighter and stuff like that, because people think I'm a bully. They think I'm a bully, man, and stuff like that. And I try to be a nice guy. I do. You know what I'm saying? They even call me a bully. You know? I just be defending myself, man. That's it. You know what I'm saying? All right. Black History Hebrew Israelite God's people says, blessings, not all Hebrew Israelites are bad people. I hope we all come together because that is what it is important. Most High bless, brother. I agree. I agree with that. Not all Hebrew Israelites is the same. I agree. I definitely agree. I think I mentioned that earlier with different camps and whatnot. You understand? Just like not all Christians are the same. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely agree with that. You know, not all Hebrew Israelites is the same. Not even the ones that's in the IUIC. All of them don't agree with Ben Israel. They don't. They just there just for, you know, lollygag, play and stuff like that. You know what I mean? All of them don't agree with him. You know what I'm saying? What up, Robert Tucker? Christians always use that cop out. I don't know what you're talking about. All right. MHW says wizards are a magician form of witchcraft against the scripture. Keith Strickland says dude got a whole hood with a V8 Hummer engine under that forehead. Lord, forgive me for backbiting, but I had to get that one out. He says, why you bring up one dude in London? I'll bring up another dude. All right? So, the situation in Jersey City, right? The murder. All right, we're going to show that one. Since he said, why bring up that situation? I'm going to bring up another one. Hebrew Israelite. Let's look this one up. We're going to look this one up right quick. Bear with me. All right. Excuse me. All right. So another situation with the Hebrew Israelites, right, was in Jersey City, right? 2019. Where I'm from, I was in Jersey City that day when that happened with that Hebrew Israelite. You know what I'm saying? So the situation where that guy, he shot the cop in the head, and then he went to a Jewish place between Bidwell and Bayview on what we call Jackson, but it's known as Martin Luther King Drive, but us from Jersey City, we call it Jackson, because Jackson Avenue was Jackson Avenue back in the day, and they just put the Martin Luther King Drive on it. All right? So he went to the Jewish spot, and he shot up the place. You know what I'm saying? He shot up the place. I remember being at work, getting off, and a bunch of police cars just rolling down from Jersey City, Union City, Port Authority. I mean, it was different cops from different cities all over the place that day, blocking off streets all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So he went to go shoot up this Jewish place. I never knew that was a Jewish place out there. And that was the hood. I mean, that was the hood. That was the same spot this female by the name of Aisha. I don't know if y'all heard about that story also. Aisha, the man touched her butt and whatnot, and she started arguing with the guy, and he shot her. He killed her. That's the same spot. You understand? That's the same area where that black Hebrew Israelite shot those Jews and whatnot, and shot the cop also. You know what I mean? The place where he shot the cop was on Garfield. You know what I mean? It's like a grave site over there by Bayside Park and all that. You know what I mean? So that is another situation with the black Hebrew Israelites, whoever mentioned that. I mean, there's more stories out there. It's more. You know what I'm saying? It's more. You know what I'm saying? All right. We're going to go to these. Fleming says, I'm going to intentionally leave that comment for Tony to address. Y'all scared of white people. You never talk about white folks. You know YouTube will shut you down. Well, I got white people in my family. Shout out to Robert Tucker. That's my guy. You understand? That's my guy. Cool guy. You understand? Shout out to all the Caucasians who I'm cool with. You know what I mean? Let's go to my YouTube channel, my other YouTube channel, right? Let's go to the other one. We're going to go to the other YouTube channel. Being that this person say, Tony Harvin, don't talk about Caucasians and whatnot and things of that nature. We're going to go to it right now. So everything that this guy is saying, we absolutely crushing them down right quick. So those who come to the secondary YouTube channel, Tony Harvin Network, got about 92 videos on here and things like that. All right. If you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, go subscribe to it. So we're gonna find these videos. I think they're on the live. We're gonna go to the lives right now on this Tony Harvin Network. All right. So we just talked about a so-called pastor today, right? on the other YouTube channel about he was arrested, Caucasian guy. He was arrested for having child pornography on his devices, right? Okay, right? How about another one? Another so-called pastor, Jeffrey York, arrested for child molestation. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We got another one. So-called pastor Terry Rudsill, arrested for child sex crimes. So I don't get what you're talking about. It don't matter what your race is. I don't care who you are. You could be black, white, Chinese, whatever. I don't care about race. I'm not a person caught up in race and whatnot. I don't care. You understand? So if you got more questions, man, we could tackle them as I'm doing right now. All right. So Flemings, I addressed it, Flemings. I addressed it. You know what I mean? Okay. The Lamb King Ministry says, I really like this work for sure. Somebody called the purple policeman to come arrest him. You funny as ever. Okay. He says, Fleming says, why they always in his live? Absolutely. I don't know why. Listen, to the haters, listen, go subscribe to my other YouTube channel right here, Tony Harvin Network. That's my secondary YouTube channel. I talk about more so like news articles and things like that on so-called pastors. I got videos about me, making videos of the truth of God and stuff like that. We got Tony Harvin TV. So these haters out here, if you want to go check it out, check it out. All right. So let's go back to these comments. We are part of a true living God, Jesus Christ. Is he? You're absolutely right about that. You're right. You know what I mean? What up, Prince Sean? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Hold up, this clown got embarrassed last year. He's running his mouth again. Embarrassed about what? What Tony Harvin get embarrassed about? What Tony Harvin get embarrassed about? I don't know what you're talking about, man. Let me know what I got embarrassed about. Can somebody tell me what Tony Harvin got embarrassed about? Because I don't know what this guy, what is it, Abigail Israel is talking about? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't even know you. All right? So if you say Tony Harvin got embarrassed, I would like to know how, where, when, where's the video, or what? What did I get embarrassed about? I'm trying to figure this out. Let me know. All right? Marvin says, I don't have nothing in my house purple. He said, I don't have nothing in my house purple. Wow. That's funny right there. He said, I don't have nothing in my house purple. Wow, wow, wow. All right, let's go back to these comments. Abiel Israel, IUIC need to repent. Cassie Williams states, he said he needs to repent. I don't even know who that fat boy is, man. I don't know who that is, man. He said I got embarrassed or whatever. I would like to know, how did I get embarrassed? You understand? Or anybody that I know, you know what I mean, in reference to this situation. All right.
Bunch of lies, man. You guys have to see.
Oh man. He says, Cassie, come teach me the true way. You know where we at? Not really. Not everybody knows where you're at. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody know that. Keith Strickland says, Tony, I seen that short a few days ago, and that my brother is true. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate you for checking out the shorts. So basically, I'm doing the shorts. It's coming from my Facebook page. I've been writing like that since I got on Facebook. think since like what 2009 or something like that, man. I just thought about just putting it on YouTube now, man, throughout all these years. Well, I appreciate you for checking those YouTube shorts out for sure. All right. He says Tony fired up today. We are the first. He said we're the first responders. Elias, that was a good one. You got to be like 60, right? IUIC Israel. I don't even know who this clown is. Renee says, one thing for sure, we all will have to give account in what we do and what we say. We all fall short, but the goal is to get your own house in order so that we will hopefully receive God's mercy. Renee says, okay, I agree with that. I agree for sure. I admire your discipline, follow King, back to the basic states. Marva says, purple clowns are upset right now. Yeah, you know. And they make it seem like it's okay for them to do something, to talk whatever they talk. But when somebody speak truth and whatnot, now they want to get caught up in their feelings and what have you. So you're right about that. You know? Okay. He said, wow, this is sad when we come together and help. He says, wow, this is sad. When we will come together and help each other. Thank you. I agree. That's basically what a discussion is about. You know, that's why I emailed them, because people was interested in having a discussion, a nice and easy dialogue. You know what I mean? But they emailed back that Tony Harvin has to give a public apology. Are you crazy? You know what I'm saying? No. You know? So having a discussion and stuff like that, it does help the people in some ways sometimes. It does. You know? But that's the way they wanted it, man. I just came on here to address it on YouTube, to let the public know. You know what I mean? To let the people know who was interested in having a discussion with them upon why they're declining, you know? And this is not the first time something like this happened, that I emailed somebody who was, somebody was interested in having a discussion with somebody, and I emailed them, and they kind of acted like this. You know what I mean? It's not the first time. All right? God did not come for one race of people. I agree. I agree with that. If there's anybody with the Spirit of God on them, please come help. If you love your people, come and teach us. Well, ain't that's what a biblical discussion is about? IUIC Israel. Ain't that what a discussion is about? If your leader, you know what I'm saying, if he claimed to have the truth, why not? Why not come on a platform? I ain't even talking about minds. You know what I'm saying? To have a biblical discussion with somebody. If he got the truth. You know what I'm saying? He said it started in 2003 when he was back in Coney Island, New York. You know what I'm saying? Come share it. Simple as that. Don't sit here and cry on wanting a public apology for a video, because there's been videos y'all made upon people and stuff like that. Have y'all apologized to those people? You understand? All right. Simply Behold says, one of those Israelites on here seemed like a certain person who says he won't come on here anymore, but still does. Craig says, Craig, me and you know. Craig, me and you know who it is. You understand? That person is just playing like they're Israelite. You know what I mean? IUIC Israel, he's an IUIC. But the other person, he's playing like he's an Israelite, but he's not. You know what I mean? He's playing these games on here. And he wants attention. You know what I'm saying? He wants attention. See, me and Craig know. Me and Craig know who the person is. But we ain't going to say their names because they want some type of clout and whatnot. We're not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to do that. Mr. 707 says the cop out that not every Christian doing wrong is a Christian. Well, I never said that. I don't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of so-called Christians that's doing wrong. You understand? That's why I said you gotta separate what type of Christian you're talking about, because I agree with that. You know what I mean? There are a lot of Christians that's doing wrong. You know what I mean? They call themselves a Christian. They're in the club, they're smoking weed, they're at the strip clubs, they robbing people and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with you on that one, Mr. 707. All right. It says, Lord, help us to be mature. Absolutely. They also said that about Christmas parade, nut job, but it was false. Christmas? We don't celebrate Christmas, man. We don't do that. Cynthia Davenport says, thank God I'm holding and striving every day for my salvation. Absolutely. Dion, what up, Dion? Whenever somebody makes it about race, they are trying to divide. What a reprobate. I don't even look at myself better than anyone. What evil people. True, I agree. It's not about race. It's not about race. You know what I'm saying? Definitely agree with that. All right. So we're gonna turn that guy off. You said you should ignore that troll. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. That Tony Harvin haters want your attention. They can't stop watching your channel. You know what I'm saying? Jerome says, how come you never talk about Dr. such and such? Well, you know I can't say that word on here, you know what I mean, because of YouTube. And they had something about that, like if you say certain words like that, you know what I mean, they'll flag your channel. I ain't foolish to say that. You know what I mean? We just gonna call it, they call it the jab, right? You said the jab killing people. You always, well, I took the jab. I took it. Ain't nothing happened to me. And I took it in 2000 and May of 2021 when I was in the academy. Yep. I took it, went to a different doctor that knew nothing about. I took it. There's nothing wrong with me. You understand? That's just people retarded thoughts. When you're a baby, you get all types of vaccinations and stuff like that. When you were in school, you got the TB shot, tuberculosis. You know what I mean? You're in the fourth or fifth. I was in the fourth or fifth grade. We get the shot in our arm. You know what I'm saying? I had to get the hepatitis B shot and all types of shots for protection of sicknesses and stuff like that out here. You know what I mean? Take vitamins, iron, zinc, magnesium, vitamin C for protection against sicknesses and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's no different. You listen to the media. Oh man, people taking the jab. It's killing everybody. Everybody's bodies is different. Everybody's bodies is different. You know what I'm saying? I could run 5 to 10 miles in the heat. But can you? No, because your body might be different. You understand? My body might could take the jab. Somebody might have a bad reaction to it. Everybody's bodies is different. You know what I'm saying? So people always stating, wow, oh, the jab is killing people and stuff like that. No, I took it. The reason why I don't talk about that stuff, because it's nonsense. It's nonsense. I mean, people have experienced like headaches and whatnot, but I can only talk about what I experienced about taking the jab. You know what I'm saying? I got it. I think it was in my arm or something like that. Nothing happened. I ain't get sick or no later results happened to me and stuff like that and nothing. Get my checkup from my doctors. Blood's good. Everything is good. Heart rate at 48, 51 or something like that. Nothing. You understand? I promote health and wellness. That's what I promote. So if a person like me promote health and wellness, now if something was wrong with it, then I'll talk about it more so. Listen, don't take it, woo woo, XYZ, all that. You know what I mean? But people know that I promote health and wellness, exercising, taking vitamins, go see a doctor and stuff like that to make sure you're good. You know? That's what I promote. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going by what these idiots are talking about. Wow, that's going to kill you, XYZ. And these are the same people that's having XCX with different people with no protection. These are the same people that's passing a blunt around, going to the different mouths of people. These are the same people that's licking and sucking on different human beings' fluids. And you got the nerve to talk about a vaccine? You understand? You got the nerve to talk about that? You didn't even take care of your body. These people are eating fast foods every day, all day, not exercising, not going to the doctor, but yet talking about, oh man, the jab is killing people. Really? Like you're the most healthiest person in the world. You're the most purest person in the world. You exercise every day. You eat right every day. You go to the doctor often, get your blood checked, check your kidneys, your blood sugar, your blood pressure. Like you get a scan from your head to your feet in the MRI system. Cut it out, man. That's why I don't talk about it. You understand? Because people sound real stupid at the end of the day. The same people going around humping on different people with no protection. Different people every day. They want to talk about the jab. Really? Really? Cut it out. That's why I don't talk about the jab. You understand? That's why. All right? Let me read some of these comments. Bianca, you says, let's see a biblical discussion with one of those purple wearing believers. Well, I think years ago, man, and shout out to my cousin, he's with the IUIC. You know, he's one of the good dudes that's with that group. You know, one of the good dudes. There's few good dudes in that camp. You know, and I think we spoke about something like that years back. You know, setting up a biblical discussion and whatnot. You know, but some people just, I don't know, they just got too much pride and stuff like that. Because I remember also emailing a lot of their camps. Same thing. Listen, what's the process of getting one of y'all to come for a discussion in general? I got no response back. You know what I'm saying? No response back at all. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that at Kim. Cassie Williams says, I learned a lot from the biblical discussions, except when Peter Baptist is on. Peter Baptist. It says Peter Baptist. I learned when it comes from the heart, touches the heart. Pastor is not a false teacher. I don't think he's crazy enough to want to go to hell. I agree. I definitely agree with that. All right. I wrote that, Tony, because he said the comment about Pastor's son. Okay, that's fine. Trap Mouth, that's another fake person. He says, you guys are no better talking down on IUIC. I'm not saying that all correct, but it was them that brought me closer to TMH. God don't like ugly, so y'all can chill out because I learned from both. I don't know what you're talking about, man. We talking about an email here, man. That's what we're talking about, really. That's what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I never said what they preach was false. They got some truth in there. I never called their whole doctrine false. They got some truth, but we're talking about an email here more so. Every religion or every organization got some truth. You know what I mean? Not the whole truth, but some. All right? I do agree with some of their teachings, but this mainly is about an email for them seeking an apology from me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what you're talking about on that one. All right. So what's Timothy in Israel? Okay. All right. He said, let's respect one another. Always respect here. He said, I'm straight on the jab. I avoided the jab. I slipped the jab. He said, I slipped the jab. Well, I was just speaking from experience, man, that I took it, man, and nothing happened, man. Nothing happened. You know, it is what it is. You know, some people took it, some people didn't. You know, they stating that some people died from it. It could have been because their body reacted wrong. I know when I take NyQuil, when I used to take NyQuil and stuff like that, listen, my body reacts crazy to NyQuil. So my body is not suitable for NyQuil. You know what I'm saying? Other people's bodies might be suitable for it. You know what I mean? But not my body. Just like with that jab. You understand? Some people's bodies are suitable for it. Some are not. You know what I'm saying? All right. Marvin Elliott says, the body is the temple of the Lord. We should keep it right. Absolutely. I agree. Bianca says, vaccines are not like vitamins. Well, yes and no. Yes and no. You understand? Because when you're taking vitamins like zinc and vitamin C, it builds up your immune system, right? So to fight off sicknesses and whatnot. Me, personally, I wasn't diagnosed with COVID. You know what I mean? I was one of the fortunate ones who never came up with COVID. That's just how my body is. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you take the vaccine, it's another protection from COVID. You understand? So it's the vitamins are fighting for you. The vaccine is fighting for you. So the common word for that is protection. So yes, when I say yes and no, yes, it's the same as far as like protecting the body. You understand? But no, in a sense, because one is a vaccine, a medicine, and another one is a supplement for the body, the immune system. But it holds one common word: protection. Simple. You understand? All right. He says, I ain't with you on that. He said, I ain't with you on that jab thing. No way. Listen, hey, listen. That was 2 years ago, man. Would I take it now? Probably not. Probably not. I took it 2 years ago, man. I honestly, I kind of took it like, let me see what these people are talking about, man. I wanted to see what the people was talking about, you know, because I'm like, I'm in shape. You know what I mean? I'm fit. I'm everything. I'm like, man, let me just see. Ain't nothing happened. Nothing happened, you know? I mean, I was around people who had COVID pre and post getting the vaccine. Nothing happened to me. You understand? So everybody's bodies is different, man. Not saying I'm Superman, but nothing happened to me. You know what I'm saying? Nothing happened. By the grace of God, nothing happened to me. You know what I mean? In either instant, in either situation. All right. He said, no jab for me. It's individual based if a vaccine can affect you or not. I agree, Bianca. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Definitely. Good point right there. Good point. Good point. Health and wellness, Georgina says. David Span says, I'm going to answer the question you asked about music. Just want to be careful that I'm not teaching nor preaching when I give a clear explanation. Oh, you're talking about music, the live we did the other day. Can Christians or should Christians listen to rap music? Oh, you going back to that topic? I mean, you can say it on here. You can say it on here. Tyrone Gals, what up? What up? Appreciate that. Appreciate that. You said the mask is killing people. I still see them wearing a mask, driving in a car by themselves, or on a Zoom meeting. He says people are still wearing masks inside the car when they by themselves or on a Zoom meeting. Wow. Oh yeah, I'm not a preacher. I'm just a brother. I always state that I'm not a preacher or nothing like that, man. You know what I'm saying? All right. Go to this. Every religion got some truth because it comes from the same truth with personal ideologies and beliefs. Bianca stated, you're on point again. Trap Mouth says, I'm not trolling. I'm just not putting my real name on here. Hey, that's on you, man. I'm going to put my real name. I'm going to put my face to it. I'm going to put, because I like to just put everything out to the public. That's just me. I don't got nothing to hide. You understand? That's just me. A real dude. You know, I'm not going to sit here and hide and not put my name and hide behind the screen without showing my face. That's just not me. You know what I mean? Like other people. But that's respectful if you don't want to put your real name out there, you know? It's all good. I'm not knocking you for that. It's all good. He says, I thought we weren't talking about the jab. Trap Mouth, you funny. Anyone who took the jab is retarded. I guess I'm retarded then. Bianca says, agree, but might want to add that some vaccines attack your genetic makeup. Pre-research, there are cases where people's DNA got affected. Children who know are disabled and have a genetic defect. Okay, good point. Cassie Williams says these trolls got different accounts, same person. You're right. They do. It's the same person. They're just making up different names and trying to come on this channel. And it's not the first time. It's not the first time it's happened. You know, it's not the first. I'm gonna show y'all something right quick before I sign off, man. I'm gonna see if I could show it. Let's see if we can show it right quick. And things like that. What these trolls do on here for attention before I sign off and go eat dinner and whatnot. All right. Let me go to this right quick. Just bear with me for a little while, right quick. You know, I'm trying to do something right fast. You know how these trolls get busy. All right. These trolls can get real busy. All right, so we're gonna share the screen right quick. With these trolls before we log off. All right. So as you can see, this is my block list right here on this YouTube channel, Tony Harvin. All right. So you can see a guy or whoever this is by the name of Mr. Burgoyles or whatever. So what the person did was make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. So they made 36 YouTube profiles to try to spam this YouTube channel one time. A person really took their time out, time of the day, forget cleaning their house, forget going shopping, forget exercising, forget the important stuff that they got to do in life. They took the time out to make 36 fake profiles while I was on the live one day, right? And Flemings, I don't know if you remember this. You probably do. They made 36 profiles just to troll the YouTube channel, this one right here. And we had to block them all. So while we thinking like we blocking this person, they still coming back like it's the same person, they had different profiles that we had to block. So I deal with people like this who will make numerous profiles, who will take their time, out of the day to make 36 YouTube channel profiles just to troll this YouTube channel when I go live. You understand? This is what they do. You know what I'm saying? This is proof right here. Proof. So when you see these people making different names, listen, a lot of us know who they are. A lot of us already know who they are already right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? We could sense certain things. They're writing the same, they're saying the same stuff off of different names. This person had this other name. They said the same stuff last week or a month ago with a different name. This is what people do. They take their time out to make 36 profiles. Who has that much time in the day to make 36 profiles? You know what I'm saying? I got exercising to do. I got work to do. You know what I mean? Do a little cleaning around the house. Not just sit there, man, I'm going to make me 36 profiles to troll Tony Harvin YouTube channel, to troll other people. You ain't got nothing else better to do with your life? You understand? You know? And then you can see that some people go and make a YouTube profile with my name. Where is it at? If I can find it. I thought I had it. There you go, right there. You can see it on the far left, third. People will make, right? They will make a YouTube channel, right? Using my name. And people will say, oh, wow, man, that's you. That's not me. I not bragging or nothing like that, but this channel right here has a check mark on it. You understand? This is stuff that people do. You know what I mean? With their time and stuff like that. For sure. So Cassie Williams, you're right about that. You know what I mean? People with the same person making different profiles and whatnot and things like that. What up? He heard my cry. All right. We're gonna end this live, man. We're gonna end this live for sure. Fleming says you, me, Rock was deleting, and Fleming said you, me, and Rock was deleted and deleted and deleted. Yeah. This. You know what? I'm glad that people suggested I have moderators, man, for sure, because I ain't have none. At one point, I wasn't interested in having moderators, but I definitely appreciate it now. You know what I mean? Having moderators, you know what I'm saying, on this YouTube channel. And as we build the other YouTube channels, you know what I'm saying, Tony Harvin Network, Tony Harvin TV, and I'm coming out with a 4th YouTube channel probably next year, Cooking with Tony Harvin or Tony Harvin Cooking. So I'm just building Tony Harvin Network up, building Tony Harvin TV up. After we build those, we're going to do a 4th channel, man. We're just working. We're working. We're definitely working, man, putting that work in here on YouTube for sure. You got these people on here who's jealous and stuff like that, hating and whatnot. They don't want to put the work into their own work. You know what I'm saying? If you got your own YouTube channel, listen, it takes work. Just build up your channel and what you know. If you got talent and the skills and stuff like that, it doesn't hurt, man. You don't got to go and troll somebody's channel and things like that. If you got a YouTube channel and it's not really picking up, you know what I mean? You got to do more promoting and marketing and stuff like that. I'm giving the haters jewels. I'm giving the trolls jewels and stuff like that on how to build your YouTube channel. Marketing and promoting, you know what I'm saying, is a key factor to building your YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? All right. So I appreciate everybody for coming on. Keep Strickland. Appreciate that. You said just because you don't agree with someone doesn't mean that trolling. Can we not agree to disagree? Okay. Makes sense. All right. For sure at Fleming's. For sure. He said, yes, my channel takes a lot of work. Finally aware of you. Shout out to you. Oh, yeah, man. Bianca says, you should create a TikTok. I thought about it, but I'm like, man, I got the rumble.com thing. I got the Daily Motions thing. I got 3 YouTube channels. We got the Facebook. We're like administrator of like 10 groups on there. You know what I'm saying? So it's posting up in 10 groups on Facebook. It's posting on here. The other 2 YouTube channels, Daily Motion, rumble.com. So Lord willing, maybe in the future, man, if things go right, you know, I definitely will think about hiring some people, you know. Probably think about hiring somebody off of YouTube, you know, people from the chat room or whatever, somebody who's in tune with YouTube, you know, maybe one of the moderators and stuff like that, to make some extra money. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've been thinking about, you know, to you know, just to teach the person how to market and promote videos and stuff like that. And as they working on here, they can work on their own YouTube channel if they like. You understand? You know what I'm saying? One hand washes the other, and both hands washes the face. I'm here to help people out. You understand? So if I'm put in a position where so I can hire somebody, I definitely will hire somebody, man. Pretty easy work from home. All you got to do is promote whatever XYZ. I lay it down and stuff like that, how easy it is. You know what I'm saying? And Lord willing, we'll see what happens, man. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take a lot of hard work, but I'm willing to do it. I've been doing it for quite a while, so we're still working. All right? So I hope everybody have a wonderful day. You know, be blessed. As far as like TikTok, I thought about it, but I'm like, I kind of looked at it like last week, and I kind of saw the videos that some people had of mine off my YouTube channel and stuff like that. I'm like, I'll think about it. You know, so I thought about it. You know, I just got to see how it works because I haven't even mastered Instagram yet. I'm still learning about Instagram, you know. All right. He says no debates. It might be one on Wednesday. I'm not sure. Second time on live chat. Loving it here because Apostle Jennings recommended you. Appreciate that. Hey, Nick. It says if you have the right algorithm on TikTok, you're good to go. I'll look into it. You know, Honey B, God bless you too. God bless you all. See you on the next conversation. All right. We're about to end this live conversation. I thank everybody for tuning in as we talked about this situation. You know, this email. This mainly was about an email that I received when I emailed them about a biblical discussion in general. You understand? I'm Tony Harvin. Tune in next time. We might be having a biblical discussion soon, real soon. We're going to see, try to make things happen in general. Do remember to visit my secondary YouTube channel, Tony Harvin Network. If you haven't subscribed to that channel, a new video is coming out on that YouTube channel probably in the next 2 hours in reference to comparing the teachings. And this is with Pastor Geno Jennings and the Hebrew Israelites, IUIC, on the Sabbath day. You understand? The third YouTube channel is Tony Harvin TV with nothing but the truth of God. So thankful for everybody on here who came on this chat. God bless you all. Until next time, live conversation number 220. We here, and God bless. Once again, I'm out. Peace.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Tony Harvin, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Do remember, if you'd like to subscribe to this channel, hit that subscribe button, and also hit the notification bell right here and select all to receive all notifications upon the videos that come out on this channel. Also, my backup channel is Tony Harvin Network, if you'd like to do the same.